Okay, experimental day. I'm going to make some butter crunch. Why? Because I have almonds and I have milk chocolate. I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper, in my, it's like a cookie sheet. Okay, set it on there, parchment paper. Yeah, okay. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to take 3 sticks of butter. 3 sticks butter. I think I'm going to use 2 cups of sugar, 1/8 of a cup corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of water, maybe, don't know, 3 cups toasted and finely chopped almonds. And then I'm going to use milk chocolate on the top, milk chocolate on the bottom. 3/4 of a pound Belgian milk chocolate. Okay, I'm going to try this and see what happens. First of all, I got to toast my almonds. So, there's all my other stuff. I'll get this on the side here. So we got to toast the almonds first. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my pan without my parchment paper. Take the pan. My oven on 350 degrees. 350 degrees, toast almonds. 10 minutes. That sounds good. And then crush them up. So let me do this. 3 cups of almonds. 1, 2, 3. 3 cups of almonds. Spread them out. Turn the oven on. 350. That. When it comes up, there we go. Butter. I'm going to melt the butter. We're making it like a toffee, or like a hard crack stage caramel. It's like a caramel. And what's caramel? Sugar, butter, corn syrup. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, we're going to heat this over. We're going to use 2 cups of sugar. Okay, so I'm adding 2 cups of sugar. When my butter melts a little bit. Add 2 cups of sugar and 1/8 of a cup of corn syrup. So, I cut the butter up. It's melting on low heat. When it melts on low heat, then I'll add my 2 cups of sugar, my 1/8 of a cup of corn syrup, and I will heat it up till it gets to the hard crack stage. My almonds are in the oven. I'm adding my 2 cups of sugar. My butter is melted. 1, 2 cups of sugar. And my 1/8 of a cup of light corn syrup. Got it on low heat. Just let it come to a boil and let it keep cooking until, it's going to take a while, till it gets to hard crack stage. If you don't have a candy thermometer, you get a cup of cold water, or you just drop a little bit of it when it gets really hot in about a half hour. Drop it on there, and if it's hard and cracks and crumbles or has threads, I'll show you, then you know it's done. And it'll be hard crack stage. While that's heating up, and when it gets to boil, then I'll start stirring. While that's doing that, and the almonds are in the oven, I'm going to take my milk chocolate bar and break it up. I can shred it, whatever I want to do with it, to make it into small pieces so when I spread it on there, it'll melt. Now, if you don't have this kind of chocolate, you can use chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips. Okay, let me take my chocolate here. Ooh, it's so delicious. This is so good. I'm not going to use the whole thing. Almonds just came out of the oven. They're just turning a little brown, so I don't want to burn them. When they cool, I will putting some of the almonds over here. They're cooled enough. Some in here. Do this to all. Put in my chopper. Put in my little chopper. My Cuisinart. To drop on it. Chop. On. Because he's got to go into that. Okay, so put the cover back on the Cuisinart. Put it on and much better. Chopped almonds. Okay, chopped almonds. The rest of them in here. Okay, let's see if this is at the hard crack stage yet. Okay, how do we know? Stirring it here. Okay. Put a little bit right here. Then you wait a while. Probably not at the hard crack stage yet. Nope, still soft boil. Softening. So we're going to wait now, keep cooking it till it gets... Check it again. To see if we're in the 300 degrees yet or the hard crack stage yet. Take a little bit. Just a little bit. Leave it there. Wait till it gets cool and see if it's as hard as a rock. Take a little bit, put a little bit in the water, and see if it gets up till I'll take it out of there and you see if it's hard, which it is pretty darn close. See? Listen to it. Almost. See a little piece? Turn off the heat. Add the nuts. Stir them in. That's going to cool it off a little bit. Going to cool it off quite a bit. Quite a bit. And dump it. Because as it cools, it's going to get hard real quick. And spread it out. Thin. As thin as you can. On the parchment paper. All the way to the ends. Just squish it down. Spread it more evenly even. Now, while it's still warm, I'm going to throw some of this chocolate on the top of it. I'm going to put it in the oven because it's still a little warm in there. Just smush, get it a little warm, then I'm going to smush the chocolate around. Then I'll put the rest of the things on top of it. Then I'll put the rest of that on top of that. Okay, it's been in the oven for 3 minutes. Take it out here and see if we can smush around the chocolate. Just like that. Just like that. Covering all that. Take the rest of this here, just sprinkle it on the top. Ooh, that looks good. Now we'll cool it, and that should be our butter crunch. We should be able to slip the paper onto the thing and then break it up, and that should be it. So that looks like butter crunch. Now I'll cool it. The candy is now done, and it's been eaten. Some of it's been eaten already. But now what you do is you just take it and you crack it. Let me put this down. Here we go. And you can either crack it in pieces and break it up into pieces. And there it is.